Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Glitch Pokémon Yellow. And today we're going to be encountering Missingno. I'm going to get right to it. So here's the long range train that we're going to use. Awesome. It's always good to save before you do it. I already did that ahead of time. And I'm going to Lavender Town because I have some trainers on a route over here that I still have to fight. And I'm going to make a quick correction, if you will. The long range trainer glitch is technically a glitch, but flying away is considered the trainer escape glitch. Just wanted to clarify that, but it's, you can call it whatever the heck you want, but that's essentially what you're doing to encounter like a random Pokemon. This is based on the special stat. When you return to the route, that's what makes something show up, so that's essentially the glitch. But to encounter Missingno, we have to get a certain particular special stat, and Missingno is unique for this. It might be the only Pokemon in the game at all where it has multiple different values of special stat you can use, and I will put those down in the description. After this battle, I will show you the Pokemon and the special stat that I'm using. Fear can take this out probably in one hit. Oh, I'm sure Venusaur could have too, but whatever. Yeah, I'm using the shoulder here. A special stat of 32. Fly away. And since we are selecting the Pokemon and the special stat that we need to encounter a Ditto actually. And to do that, we need to go to the Cinnabar Island, the Pokemon Mansion. That's where you find it, so yeah. Fortunately, they're down here, and this is the only place you can... Well, that's not true. I believe they are in Cerulean Cave. And they might even be easier to encounter in there, but getting to them is probably more difficult. I feel like they're easier to encounter in there, but I'm not positive. But you do have to go all the way to the basement, so I don't know if it's faster through Cerulean Cave, but that's at the very end of the game, so it's better to do it here, honestly. I think so. But it doesn't compare to Red and Blue, because you can find those on a completely different route, and that is like the way to go. So once you get down in the basement, it's good to save, because there's a good chance your game will crash upon encountering Missingno, since this is the unstable version of Missingno, unlike the Red and Blue one that's not terrible like the ones in Yellow. But you essentially just keep encountering until you find a Ditto. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of speed here to speed things up, because I mean, I'm just looking for a random Pokemon, but I wanted to show it all without cutting, because no cheating device, and I want to make sure it stays, like, I don't want to ruin the credibility of like, oh, showing cheating device and then cutting, and it's like, oh, God knows what I did when I cut. And, like, I don't want to just like take away and have to constantly show that. I just like to be able to show it one and done, and you can see what I'm doing since I've shown it, so you can tell I'm not screwing around or anything. Not like any of this stuff is like mysterious. I feel like it's pretty well known, but still. So you can run away after the Ditto transforms into the Pokemon that you have the desired special stat. And then I escape rope out, because it is based on the last Pokemon you battled, which is that Ditto. And since Cerulean City is really close to where the long range trainer is, I recommend being able to escape rope back. And then you go back to the route. It's actually going to take a little bit for it to show up. As you'll notice, the screen just kind of blacks out here. And it'll take a minute, and music's cut, but you didn't crash or anything. Not yet. But then, as you can see there, crashed. So, gotta reset. That's going to happen a lot, and I am going to cut out pretty much all my attempts, honestly, until I get it. I'm just going to show the first one for, like, sake of showing you what's going to happen the whole thing through. And another thing I should say, make sure you have your Master Ball. You should have a Master Ball by now and put it in the 6th slot. But anyway, I'm going to do a series of encounters with Missingno, and I'll see you guys towards the end when I finally get it. Okay guys, here's attempt number 2. Huh. A little bit more noise that time. That was interesting. So, Gotta reset. Alright, here's attempt number 3. Oh wow, okay. Have never had it happen that quickly or like this before, but I'm gonna hurry up because I don't like this sound. So sometimes this happens, but as you'll see here, Missingno is known to multiply the item in your 6th slot by essentially adding 128 of the items. So since I had 1 Master Ball, I now have 9 Master Ball technically. And I'm gonna switch it with Rare Candy, and then we're going to catch this Missingno. I'm gonna hurry up and get out of here because this is killing my ears right now. Missingno was caught. It's perfectly fine catching Missingno. There are a couple things that will happen, but please, okay. So here's something I wanted to show off with this, and this abomination starts happening. This reminds me of the last episode of all the reds around, walking around. I don't know if the person in here is supposed to be Ash or Red, but the person on the trainer card looks like, whoa, that's interesting. RPQTS, interesting, but like, yeah, it looks like red to me, anyway. So, as you can see here, our time is now maxed out. It's a side effect of catching a Missingno like this. And you might be wondering how you get out of here. Like, stop this. You can walk around. You can see that we're like over there walking around and stuff. We're like on the far left. But if you want that to stop, oh, Pikachu is interesting. The best thing to do is just to fly. I'm pretty sure you can go into a building, but I'm not positive about that. Because this will fix everything. Boom. So we can see here, our rare candies are now up 2, which is great, because that's going to help obtain more glitch Pokemon, because that'll be coming up soon, don't worry, and other glitches in the game. Alright, I was just checking off my list there. Take a look at the Missingno here. It's like type 1 normal, type 2 glitch. Anyone who's watched my Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition, it'd be cool. Although this is a different Missingno technically. The Missingno that's based off in that game anyway is like the one from Red and Blue. So let's check it out in battle really quick. Your sprites will get inverted whenever you view the stats of a glitch Pokemon, typically. Pretty sure it's like any glitch Pokemon. But yeah, you can see here it's got Payday Water Gun. Oh, can't get away. Leave! Alright, you want a piece of this? Fine. Wow, that's a mess right there. So, if I'm not mistaken, when Missingno gains experience, it will down level to level 1. And something interesting will happen with that. Show it off. Yep, level 1. Take a look at it again, its health bar is messed up. It also needs a crap ton of experience to go to level 2 now. So, not like you can really get it off level 2. Inverted sprites again, wonderful. Just try and fight it. But as you can see here, oh, I guess it didn't show it off too well. Figured it would do a little bit more damage. Wow, stats are pretty bad. But you can see here the health bar is very messed up, and he's got like a decent amount of HP on him. So I'm gonna finish this battle. I'm not gonna try and run away because I doubt he'll be able to do it. Let's head somewhere where there's higher level Pokemon anyway. Hopefully we get something that isn't... Oh crap. Beware of Super Fang. Super Fang can be dangerous because of the amount of health we have, it can waste a lot of our time. But as you can see here, its health bar is just messed up, and it has some number of HP. I don't know what it is, but it has a pretty high number of HP. So I guess it's something you can kind of exploit, but it's not really too useful because it's just gonna. It's like you saw how much damage to that Rattata. It was probably 1 damage, so I'm not gonna spend too much time doing that. It was because a little mechanic with Payday is the amount of money you get is essentially double the amount of damage I believe you deal. Or also, I think it's based on the level of your Pokemon. I don't remember. I think it's based on the level of your Pokemon for each hit, but I was mistaken about that. I thought it was damage you dealt, but that might be something else. So I'm going to put this Missingno away because I don't want it. Actually, forgot. I'm not even going to keep this state because I don't want things to be like this, but I will show this. If you want to stabilize your your sprites, you can just view the stats of a Bulbasaur or any other non-glitch Pokemon. It can be in your party. And here, I'll show that worked fine. You can also like verify that in your trainer card because, you know, red sprite will be messed up. So as you can see there, things are fine now. Horn attack, bam. But yeah, Missingno will never go up to level 2, essentially, as far as I know. Because what you can see here is it's a high amount. I don't think it goes down. Let me double check, because I thought, oh yeah, and since I checked the stats of Missingno, it corrupted the sprites again. But like I said, you can always revert that. Oh sweet, if you're leveled up. Yeah, so his experience doesn't even go down, so don't even bother, honestly. You can do it with rare candies, but I'm pretty sure it goes right back to level 1, so it's not worth it. We need to get out of here. Oh, jeez. Wow, it's not going to let me leave. Encountering stuff every 5 seconds. Not even 5 seconds, more like every 2 steps. Oh my gosh. There, just in case. Alright, whatever. And there is other forms of Missingno I'd like to show off, but that's going to be, honestly, probably for the next part. So, get ready for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.